Guys, this episode was so freaking crazy. I'm I'm actually sad. Don't get me wrong, I love this episode, but I just feel like so much sad things happened. Yeah, there's a couple funny moments, and then there's, but this, like, okay, there's the part at the beginning with Airbending family, and they're all waiting up for Korra and stuff. That brought tears to my eyes because it was just a sweet moment. But the very end killed me. Like, literally, it just jabbed a knife right into my heart. I'm sad, guys. I love this episode. I loved it. But it was sad. And for this episode, since most of it was fighting scenes and stuff, I'm only gonna do 3 points. Which probably I might keep doing. I might continue with. My first point is gotta be, I'm gonna go from least important to most important. I'm gonna go with the new baby and how the kids kick the Equalist butt. Yeah, Tenzin, his baby, picked the most inappropriate time, but it's born. It's a boy. We don't know if it's a bender or not. We don't know if it's, an airbender or if it's a non-bender. For Pama's sake, I hope it's a non-bender. I really do. But they named it Rohan. I feel like I've heard that name before, but I'll think of it later. Rohan, what's up? I'm sorry I'm not into my usual energy, but I'm just sad, guys. There's no other way to explain it. But yeah, there's also the part where Lin is battling the Equalist, and I find it funny that, Lieutenant gets beat up so easily, and, his followers are just like, what up? But Lin gets electrocuted, and then she gets electrocuted, and, it looks like they're going to capture her or whatever, but then the kids come in and just, kick some serious butt, and Milo's doing fart bending and stuff like that, and I thought that was a real shining moment for them, because we haven't really, we've seen them here and there, and they made some funny moments, but we never seen them, with actual airbending awesomeness. So it was good to see that, and I thought that was really a good touch. It was funny, because, Lynn's like, guys, you shouldn't be here, you're in danger, but then they save her life, and she's like, never mind. And then, my second point that I'd like to make is the Makorra versus Masami, which I am neither now. I have officially I've dropped all shipping for this particular war, the Masami versus Makorra. I'm out. I give up. Because at this point, I don't think Mako deserves either of them. Because the way he's been treating Asami, and then the way he kind of toyed with Korra's heart and stuff, I'm just not digging it anymore. He deserves to end up alone. At the very beginning, guys, at the beginning, I was Makorra. I was hardcore Makorra. But now, whatever. It can go jump off a bridge. For those of you who have offended, do not take this as offensive. This is just my opinion. Keep shipping what you ship. But there was so much. Asami just flat out chewed Mako out. He's like, I need some hot water for Korra, and she's like, you're a firebender, heat it up yourself. And I was like, oh, he deserves whatever he gets. If he gets slapped in the face, I will literally jump up and down and celebrate that day. And the whole time, he basically, after that though, he's going to hop in the front seat with Asami, because, she was driving. And she goes, why don't you sit in the back with Korra? And I was like, ooh, this is turning a little more violent than I thought it would. And he's like, fine, maybe I will. And Korra, she's completely oblivious to the whole thing, because she doesn't realize that she's causing all this, and she doesn't realize what's going on, because, romance and stuff, it's a new territory for her. And so she's like, are you guys okay? And he goes, I'm fantastic. And at the very end, if you watch closely, when they're in the tunnel and they're, going away after Air Temple Island's been taken, Korra's sad and Mako's walking away with her. You see Asami kind of has a smug look on her face, and I'm just like, oh, don't you think about it. But I've grown to respect Asami. You know, at first I thought she was an equalist, but now I see I was wrong, and I fear that they're gonna cop out and have her turn to an equalist because Mako's going for Korra, and I don't want that to happen. I don't want her to become evil. I do not blame her for the way she's acting, but I don't want her to become an equalist because of it. Sad day if she does. That's basically my second point. My final point, this is the point that tore me up and just made me scream and cry and just curl up into a little ball and sob, was the part where Lin took down the airship and then tried to take on the other one. Now, I thought of the season finale of Avatar: The Last Airbender when I saw that, because, you know, Toph was taking down the airship, Sokka. But she gets captured. And you're like, oh crap, no, not here, not now. But she gets taken to Amon, and he's like, I will spare you bending if you tell me where the Avatar is. And you gotta respect all the crap Lin's been through, and she goes, I'm never gonna tell you anything, you monster. And he's like, very well. I hate how emotionless, he's an awesome villain, do not get me wrong, but I hate how emotionless he was. And then he takes her bending. And I've watched this clip about 16,000 times. Each time I tell myself I'm not gonna cry. But that music starts playing, and I just curl up into a little ball and rock back and forth and cry and sob and tear bend. I tear bend every time, because Lin was such an awesome character. She was Spider-Man, for goodness sakes. I know everybody thinks she's Batman, but the way she moves the cables around makes me think of Spider-Man, so to each their own. But this part of the episode just broke my heart, stomped on it, and then just shredded it for good measure. And I've never felt so bad about the show. I've never cried this much in one episode of any show until now. And kudos to Bryke for making that happen. One more point. I'm sorry, guys. I said 3, but I got one more. At the very end, when we see this guy. He's standing there looking all awesome. And the guy comes up and he's like, we have a wire from Avatar Chorus telling them about how Amon's taken over and stuff. You hear him speak. And it's Dante Bosco. And I knew that was going to happen. As soon as I saw him, I'm like, holy crap, could this be the character? And yeah, you hear him talk, and it's Dante Bosco, Zuko's voice. It's Zuko's son, or his grandson, or something. But that just brought nostalgia to me, which made me cry just a little bit there, too. And he's also saying that he's looking forward to fighting side by side with Avatar Korra. And I'm just like, oh boy. Because I know some people didn't think of this, but, like, this is going to start another shipping war. I can just see it. The fandom's going to go crazy. Because there's another guy. And face it, guys, you've paired up with Amora, you've paired up Tarlok and Aura, or whatever the heck Tarlok and Korra pair. I'm just saying, that's just sick. To each their own, but in my opinion, sorry. And we've got Tanora and Makorra and Bora, and you've paired Korra up with everybody, so you're gonna pair her up with General Iroh, which is his name, which just makes me want to scream. Because, okay, we got Mako's voice actor, we got Iroh's voice actor, Mako. We got him as the firebender, that's like the main love interest of every woman on the show. And then now we have General Iroh, which was actually the name of the character. And I loved it. But like I said earlier, guys, this episode was fantastic. Mostly action scenes, so there really isn't much to talk about. But, like I said, I loved it. But it was the part with Lin, it broke my heart. That's all I'm going to say. And next weekend is the hour-long finale of Season 1. Who knows how long we're going to have to wait for Season 2. Please don't let it be long. Because we have ideas. We think she's going to go into the Avatar stage. She's had plenty of opportunities to do that. And she's got to airbend sometime, guys. Because this book is called Air. I mean, Aang did each of these elements in their proper books. She's got to airbend some point. I don't know what the next one will be. Maybe Amon really does take her bending away and she never gets to do the Avatar state, which would make me sad, because I've waited all season for that moment. But the next two episodes I should say, are called Skeletons in the Closet, which means we'll probably be seeing more of our Dante Bosco General Iroh guy. Oh God, let that be true. He's oof. And then after that is called the End Game, which means we're done with season 1. It's been a long ride, guys. Well, that's all for now. Enjoy this review. Hope you enjoyed it. Fave, like, comment, do whatever you need to do. Subscribe. I'm out. BG Titan Avatar is out. Peace.